What's up, guys? Match Gamer here, bringing you a very awesome, interesting update from Funimation in regards to Dragon Ball Super. Earlier today, many of y'all may have seen an image posted on Toei Animation's US branch Twitter page, basically saying there'd be a big announcement for Super. So this is the big announcement, and apparently we're finally getting a English dub for Dragon Ball Super. There's some more details in regards to subs as well, but we'll get into that in a moment. Before going further, I know I'm not the first person to cover this. Geekdom's been predicting it for a while, so Geekdom, if you happen to be watching this, I appreciate everything you've been doing for me so far, so big shout out to you, man. Go subscribe to Geekdom if you haven't already. I mean, Geekdom doesn't need really any of my help, but, you know, anything I can send his way, I'd like to, because the dude's been awesome to me. The least I can do is, you know, return the favor when I can, right? Anyways, back on topic. So, Dragon Ball Super subtitle episodes begin streaming today on Funimation Now with new simulcast episodes starting November 5th, 2016. Just so you know, Funimation Now is Funimation's live stream service. It's where you can go and watch anime on there. So it's basically like an alternative to Crunchyroll, except it doesn't. I don't think it has everything Crunchyroll has, even though they have a partnership with them. I just think it has whatever Funimation owns the rights to, pretty much. For the US market. Anyways, Funimation to produce English dub of new series. Los Angeles, California, November 4th, 2016. Building upon their more than 20-year association with the Dragon Ball franchise, Funimation Entertainment and Toei Animation Incorporated have expanded their partnership to include Dragon Ball Super, the first new storyline from original creator Akira Toriyama in more than 18 years. Encompassing streaming, digital download, and home video distribution, their multi-year agreement will introduce Dragon Ball Super throughout the US and Canada. In addition, the partnership also covers broadcast and merchandising opportunities for Dragon Ball Super as well. Fans can immediately begin watching current subtitle episodes of Dragon Ball Super, episodes 1 through 10 and 47 through 64 on Funimation Now, followed by new simulcast episodes, which will begin with episode 65 this Saturday, November 5th, 2016 at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Episodes 11 through 46 will be available on Funimation Now once subtitling has been completed. In conjunction with the agreement, production will begin on an English dub of the Dragon Ball Super series with broadcast and casting details to follow. We are thrilled to continue our great partnership with Toei Animation, said Gin Fukunaga, CEO and founder of Funimation. Like with recent blockbuster Dragon Ball Z movies, having original creator Akira Toriyama passionately involved in Dragon Ball Super is so wonderful to see and for fans to experience. We are delighted to introduce Dragon Ball Super to a fantastic audience together with Funimation, said Masayuki Endo, president of Toei Animation Incorporated. Dragon Ball Super encompasses everything fans love about Dragon Ball while taking the mythology to a whole new level. Toei's team of talented animators and creators have put their passion and imagination into this series. And by the way, if you they do have subtitle episodes available on Funimation's streaming service, Funimation Now. I recommend it. Funimation streaming service is awesome. I mean, of course, this is not going to affect anything over on Crunchyroll since they are still getting the episodes, so don't worry if you're concerned like this having effect on it. It won't, because they're partnered. So anything you can find on here regards to Dragon Ball Super is going to be on Crunchyroll and vice versa. Both have it, and most likely both will release at the same time. And if you're wondering down below, it's just there's like a synopsis of Super, information about Funimation, and of course information about Toei Animation. And that's pretty much it. And here's a little teaser video. I'm not sure if I could get away with playing it, otherwise I would. But I'll leave a link down in the description of the video to get to this particular section of their websites. That way you can watch the teaser video. But I've watched it already. I like it. I mean, there's not really a lot to see there. It's, you know, standard Funimation advertisement for a series, and I like it. It's good. It's well done. But that pretty much covers everything. So, are you guys excited? Are you happy to hear that we're finally going to get to hear the English cast come back once again and dub another Dragon Ball series? I mean, granted, we got to hear them, you know, do obviously Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, but it's nice to know that now we're finally getting an English dub of Super. I do prefer the Japanese dub, but whenever it comes to English, well, Funimation, it's got a special place in my heart whenever it comes to the English dub. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Comment down below on what you think. Tell me if you're excited, if you're disappointed for some reason, perhaps, or maybe you got some questions. Feel free to ask them down below. I'll try to answer them if I can. If not, well, again, there'll be a link to this article down below, so maybe you can read over and see if maybe I missed something, which I don't think I did, to get an answer. But anyways, thank y'all, and yeah, peace. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z/Kai, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Fuji TV, Toei Animation, Funimation, and Akira Toriyama. I do not claim to own any of these. The video and any images that appear were used under fair use.